They're dumb. All of them. Even the smart ones are dumb.
You know, I mean, I don't understand, like, no one, when she said that, you said it was like in 2001?
2011.
Nobody would have batted an eye then. Nobody paid attention to that then. You know, I'm not saying it was or wasn't right. She just was popping off saying, you know, it's not like she was saying truly hurtful, vile shit. Nobody noticed that. It's back to this whole, you cannot judge the past by the standards of today. You know, if she was going off making demeaning tweets about people right now, today, that would be very, very different for me.
Yeah, and since then, she has been like an activist.
Right. She grew up and did better.
Exactly. To help whoever the fuck she wanted, marginalized people or whatever bullshit she's doing.
But that's not good enough.
Yeah, but clearly that's not...
She said something mean when she was a teenager.
That's not good enough for the hyper-woke staff. I want to emphasize that part. Staff writers. These aren't board members. These are fucking...
Yeah, not the people hiring.
Yeah, this isn't the head of HR. This isn't the head of anything. These are a couple of fucking staff employees that are working 9 to 5, pumping out bullshit articles. That's the extent of it. And I'm going to key in on this little fucking thing too. Nobody's going to Teen Vogue looking for political morality
that's
lessons.
Not the truth anymore. No, I don't believe that anymore.
No, they may think they are, but they're not.
Aren't they fashion, makeup, that kind of shit?
Well, it was just like Cosmo. I haven't read Cosmo in years, but everything gets political and like nothing.
See, what happened to fucking stay in your lane?
Nothing can be just like entertainment anymore. You know,
I fucking hate when I'm watching a TV show or a movie that I'm really excited about, and they have to fucking bring up politics, and I'm like, really? You just ruined everything because you couldn't just stay on your topic.
I actually unfollowed. I want to say it was Fender, probably the biggest guitar manufacturer in the world, and has been for the last 60 years. And they had to, throw their hat into politics, and I'm like, yep, fuck you guys.
I just don't think it's a place everything needs to be like. Things can just be for entertainment.
Yeah, and the people
not everything's life and death.
And the people that are reading Teen Vogue, let them be kids. For fuck's sake.
It's in the fucking name.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, when you become an adult, there's more than enough bullshit to go around. Let them have these fleeting 18 years before they have to get dumped ass first into the real world. You know?
Yeah, because what's that mean that we just couldn't wait to be grown ups?
Yeah, now fucking look at us.
Just look at us.
Yeah.
Because, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
No, it's not.
It's hard.
It's not.
If I could go back and just not have those worries just for a minute, I bet it would feel like 1,000 pounds lifted off your shoulders that you don't even realize you're carrying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
We were talking about the other day, I wish me and Chris could have, grown up together in the 90s. But not when he was, in his rap stage he had going on.
Well, that was, damn near the whole 90s.
Yeah.
So, I guess you'd have to pick that.
We were into different genres.
Yeah, so, July of 98.
I was just thinking of,
That, I mean, you kind of hit the sweet spot, so...
what's that movie we just watched with Amanda?
With who?
Amanda, and he's trying to give her the letter.
She's All That?
No. It's not She's All That.
Jennifer Love Hewitt and Trip McNeely.
Anyway, with Seth Green's character, that would have been you.
No, it wouldn't. I never owned a pair of goggles. Or the spaceman suit.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Oh my god.
I gotta look it up.
No, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it, but I know what you're talking about.
Are you sure it's not She's All That?
No, She's All That had the black-haired girl, short hair, right?
I don't know.
Anyway, keep talking.
I'm kind of out. I mean,
yeah. We're very low energy today.
Yeah.
We're all just like phoning it in.
We're tired from tug of war.
Yeah,
Play tug of war.
we played a 20-person game of tug of war, and the old people won. The youngins.
Yeah, we had new gen versus old gen.
Yeah, the youngins were talking some bullshit.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah, and they wanted to do new generation versus old generation, and it turns out that they lost pretty immediately. And then, of course, they wanted to start talking some bullshit. Oh, y'all have more people. We didn't. We had 2 less people than them. Oh, y'all have 4 grown men over there. Yep, y'all had 5. So, you know, you lost.
Yeah.
Accept it. You don't have to like it, but learn to love it.
It's one of my favorite movies, and I can't think of it. And they had jump roping.
Oh my god,
They were
yeah.
doing like the jumping in.
Like double Dutch and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but it was like single Dutch, so I guess it was just Dutch.
Dutch.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get to the 90s here. Why do you
We're
keep like
almost there.
stop talking?
I'm
Can't hardly
waiting for-
wait.
Can't hardly
Can't
wait.
hardly
Yeah, I
wait.
remember
Yeah.
that movie now.
I don't.
And they're
Oh
at
my
the
god, it's one of my
party.
favorites.
Damn near the whole movie.
They're at
Seth
Is it-
Green
is it
is
the
like
party?
Seth Green's my favorite character.
He's wearing like these goggles and
And
like
the
big
spaceman
puffy
boots.
jacket.
Yeah.
And he's all like, "Oh yeah, baby,
yeah.
Oh,
you know, Special K."
Yeah.
And nobody called him Special K. I can't believe that because his name's like Kevin or some shit like that. Kenny, I think, is actually
Kenny, I
what it
think.
is.
They're in the
Yeah.
bathroom. She's like, "Have you looked in the mirror? You're white."
I like what he says. What's up with those shoes? What's wrong? What's wrong with my shoes? Do they serve an orthopedic function? That's probably my favorite line out of that whole thing. How do you know it wasn't you? Man,
what did we watch
I
the
know
other
you
night?
couldn't handle the flavor.
Oh, we watched Empire Records.
Yeah.
Chris had never seen that one.
I had seen part of it. I hadn't seen the whole thing. And it was
We're on
good.
a 90s kick.
I'm always on it. I've been on a 90s kick since
The 90s.
2000. Yeah. I mean, the shit was better then. The CGI was not. The CGI was not better then.
Yeah, no.
But everything else was.
Yeah, we've been playing Mario Brothers and that.
That's when my anxiety started. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
absolutely.
You got 3 lives, and then I'll get to level 5 and die. And it's like, God damn it, now I got to start all the fucking way over. But I had a game genie. So I could do the fucking...
Do the
I don't think I
voodoo.
ever had one.
Yeah, I had
Just
that.
had to die repeatedly.
And I remember the up, down, left, right,
Yeah.
A-B start, but I don't know if it'll work on the Switch.
You have to try.
I bet I can
And
just
a
go
damn
buy
duck
it.
hunt when you would die.
Oh, and they'd laugh at you.
The dog would pop up.
Oh, God, they
Yeah, flip you off.
Everybody's trying to
There
shoot
was
the dog.
one version of that game that would actually let you shoot the dog.
Really?
I can't remember what it
Oh,
was.
I had that. Yeah. Because the one that I got had the it had Mario Brothers, it had Duck Hunt, and it had that Olympic fucking thing
yeah.
with the pad and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and when the dog popped up and started snickering, you
Yeah, you go, and then he'd just go, and you know,
yeah.
all of that. So, what else we got? We still got 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Hard on us tonight.
Okay.
You said hard on.
Brandy, you want to talk about the Asian woman?
Oh yes, we do.
Okay, so there's been some Asian hate crime going on, and I like.
Why is
Hold-
this
hold-
all
hold on.
just popping up?
Hold
now?
on. Let's be fair. Nobody.
It was the guy who shot up the Asian massage parlor.
Yeah, the 20-year-old virgin who couldn't stop abusing himself, so he wanted to go
But
shoot up the
yeah,
massage parlor.
now it's come out. It wasn't about Asians. It was something with
Sex
addiction, and I don't know if they wouldn't do something for him, but he was targeting them.
Or he thought they were doing it for other people.
And I want to put this out there because I saw this in an article. It wasn't anything to do with white fucking supremacy. So if you're thinking that, fuck off. That's not the case. And
Why does everything got to be white
I
supremacy?
know it. It's so damn annoying.
It's a white person.
Yeah, it must be white supremacy. Fucking idiots. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, no, I forgot what I was going to
The
say.
old Asian
The
lady.
old Asian lady.
So anyway, there's been like this guy who was a youngish guy in his 20s or 30s. he had already beaten up an Asian man in San Francisco.
It was an elderly man,
Yeah,
too, right?
elderly. And ran off and got away with it.
Like a real hero.
Yeah. And I guess he decided he was going for round 2. And this was on the street. And
this lady was just standing on light, waiting
by the light. And
I thought she was
the road.
waiting for the bus or something.
I think she was waiting to cross the road.
yeah, I think like the traffic. I think she was waiting on the signal, to walk.
Yeah.
And he whooped her up pretty good because I saw, and she had 2 black eyes and all kinds of bruises. But she sent him to the hospital. She was 76 years old.
She
Good
shouldn't.
for her.
She should have beat that cocksucker until he stopped quivering.
And I mean, I love the picture of him on the stretcher, like crying like
Bloody.
a little bitch, and bloody. And I'm like, fuck around and found out. Guess you did, huh?
Yep.
Because Granny reached down,
your ass.
grabbed a stick, and beat the living dog shit out of him like he deserved.
I'm telling you, man, she should have just kept on going, because if you're in your 20s or 30s and you think that's fucking okay, there's no rehabilitation for you.
Yeah, I mean, this one was 76 years old.
And I hope he is actively getting ass fucked in prison this second.
I mean,
by the thickest dick motherfucker there.
You just got to be just a giant piece of shit. I don't care. There's no reason for that. You're just a piece of dog shit.
See, and that's what bothers me when people say nobody's better than anybody else. Bullshit. I'm better than him.
Yep,
100% of the time.
And I'm glad we found out. So is that little Granny.
Oh my God, yeah.
I mean, I hate it that she got beat up like that, but I'm glad
I think
that
he only punched her like twice.
Her face.
Oh no, I know. I saw the picture and it's horrible. She fucking took him to task.
And good.
Yeah, and like
he
I said,
still didn't get what he deserved.
No, hell no. She should have done it twice. She should have been beating his ass while he was on that stretcher too.
Yeah.
No, ma'am, you got to stop. I am. Whack, whack.
Oh look,
Just checking to make sure he's okay.
ma'am, we're going to give you 10 minutes to cut this out, okay?
Yeah. If you haven't quit beating that young man in 10
After
minutes.
when we get back from lunch, you're going to have to quit.
Okay, Miami Beach, they're fucking crazy if this shit, they think this shit's gonna work. Miami Beach, Florida declared a state of emergency Saturday over concern about large crowds of spring breakers gathering in the city. Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gilbert said during a news conference Saturday that new measures will be implemented that are essentially purposed to reduce the number of people coming to the area. Gilbert announced an 8 p.m. curfew in the entertainment district and a restriction of eastbound traffic on city causeways.
No.
They will only be accessible to residents and hotel guests.
Now, wait a minute.
Restricting movement like that?
What?
That is a slippery slope.
But wasn't Florida one of the ones at the beginning that was like, hoo hoo, party, fuck it all?
Yes, they were.
Well, yeah, in North Carolina too, but Florida's also one of the places that's had the consistently lowest, COVID rates and stuff like that.
I'm just saying,
Probably because all those people that go there and get COVID don't live there, so they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know for 2 weeks.
We can't control mobs of rioters. I'd love them trying to get hundreds of drunk college students off the streets at 8 o'clock at night.
It's more than hundreds.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about tens of thousands of people going to Miami. Yeah, but limiting legal adults' freedom of movement like that is a slippery, slippery slope. I mean, I don't know about that. I know for a fact that's not constitutional.
Here we go again. Many Americans of color call for unity against white supremacy after Atlanta killings.
All right, so listen here. I'm talking specifically to the dickheads that are posting this. It's not about white supremacy. It never fucking was. You know what? 90% of the shit that you say that, it's white supremacy, is not, because you're fucking race hustlers. People are sick of that bullshit. I mean, fuck, man. Just because a white person does something doesn't mean that it's got white supremacy undertones. If anything, it's about religious supremacy, because he fucking was all about the, self-loathing because he was addicted to fucking porn or whatever. So, fuck off with that shit. What's funny?
It's not funny. This is actually cool, but
it's not funny. So you're laughing inappropriately.
You'll know the part that I'm laughing at.
Okay.
Arkansas black-owned father-son seasoning sauce becoming statewide phenomena. Keith Tucker Jr. and his 15-year-old son Keith Tucker III have created something quite special for the natural state, and we're telling the truth. Truth sauce speaks for itself. Tucker said the truth is in the sauce.